You have big dreams. You can see yourself succeeding. You imagine the life you want so clearly that it feels almost real. But when it comes to actually doing the work, you freeze. You wait. You tell yourself, tomorrow will be different. And tomorrow comes and you do the same thing all over again. You are not alone in this. There's a whole category of people who are exactly like you, ambitious but stuck, full of ideas but not moving. And the worst part is, you know you're capable of more. You just cannot seem to make yourself move. This is not about being lazy. This is not about lacking talent. This is psychology. Patterns in your brain that have been built over time. And if something was built, it can be changed. But first, you need to understand what is actually happening inside your mind. Let me paint a picture of your life right now. You wake up with good intentions. Today is the day you finally start. You'll work on your goals. You'll take that first step. But then you check your phone. You scroll for a few minutes, and those minutes turn into an hour. Before you know it, half the day is gone. You tell yourself you'll start after lunch. Lunch comes and goes. You feel tired. You feel unmotivated. So you push it to tomorrow. At night, you feel guilty. You know you wasted another day. You promise yourself tomorrow will be different. You feel motivated for a moment. But when tomorrow comes, that feeling disappears, and you're back in the same cycle. Here's what's really happening in your brain. You're living in a constant conflict. One part of you wants to achieve something great. That part dreams big, sets goals, imagines success. But another part wants comfort. It wants safety. It wants to avoid failure, rejection, and effort. And right now, the part that wants comfort is winning. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is designed that way. It avoids pain and chases pleasure. So when you think about doing hard work, your brain sees it as a threat. And instead, it gives you an easier option. Scroll, watch, distract yourself. That quick relief trains your brain to keep avoiding. This is not laziness. This is survival mode. Your brain thinks it's protecting you. But while it protects you from short-term discomfort, it destroys your long-term future. Every day you avoid your goals, you strengthen the habit of avoidance. Every day you choose comfort. You teach your brain your dreams don't matter. And every night, that guilt reinforces the idea that you're not good enough. So, you start believing the problem is you. That you're not disciplined. That others have something you don't. That you just need more motivation. But motivation isn't the answer. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings don't last. You can't build a life on motivation. You need structure. You need systems. Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you build through small decisions repeated daily. But there's another problem. Perfectionism. You see success so clearly that anything less feels like failure. So you wait. You wait for the perfect plan, the perfect time, the perfect mindset. But perfect never comes. Ready never comes. And while you're waiting, life keeps moving. Perfectionism isn't high standards. It's fear. Fear disguised as excellence. Because if you never start, you never risk failing. Let's be honest. You're afraid. Afraid that if you try and fail, you'll prove to yourself that you're not as capable as you thought, that your ideas aren't as good as they seemed. So, instead, you stay in the idea, in the fantasy. Because as long as you don't try, you can still believe you could have succeeded. But, deep down, you know that belief is empty. Here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. Inaction is. When you fail, you learn. When you do nothing, you stay stuck. The only difference between you and people who succeed is that they move anyway. You also need to accept that your first attempts will be bad. That's normal. Every expert started as a beginner. Every great result started as something messy. You're not trying to be great right now. You're trying to start. Consistency first, quality later. You will mess up. You will skip days. You will fall back sometimes. That's part of the process. The difference is, don't stop. Just come back every time. Stop beating yourself up. Guilt doesn't help. Shame doesn't fix anything. Instead, treat yourself like someone you're trying to help. You messed up today. Fine. Start again tomorrow. Or better, do one small thing right now. You are not lazy. That's not who you are. Now you understand what's happening. Ambition without action is just fantasy. So stop waiting, stop planning, stop consuming. Start doing. One small step today, another tomorrow, and slowly, you'll become someone you don't even recognize anymore. You've imagined the life long enough. Now it's time to build it. Not someday, not when you feel ready. Now, go be that person.